All right, amazing news. In this video, we are going to be going over our newly embedded dialer. It is one of our most sought after features that agents have asked us to figure out because right now, the majority of agents are either dialing off the platform, so they're dialing on a third-party dialer, whether it would be Phone Burner, Prospect Boss, Call Tools, Ring Central, Mojo, you name it. Agents probably have tried it or are continuously using them. The caveat to that is most systems and dialers, especially if they're separate from each other, they don't operate that effective together, especially through APIs and zaps and so forth. So we have fortunately partnered with an amazing embedded dialer, single line, triple line, and it's going to tie in with all of our automations, and it's fully embedded within Zeepo. So you don't need to have two tabs open, two screens open. You don't need any of that nonsense. So now you can operate 100% through Zeepo. It is a secondary third-party subscription. You would get the subscription directly through them, but it's actually a little bit less expensive than the majority of dialers out there. And they've got I think a $59 option as well to get you rocking and rolling. So let's hop into it. You're going to select a subset of leads that you want. Hopefully you have more than 4 that you're going to be dialing, but for conversational and demo purposes, we've got 4 here. You're going to click the WAVV dial session. It's going to populate up. It's going to ask you if you want to dial in off of your phone or the computer, essentially. It's great to be able to dial in off of your phone because a lot of agents do Zoom dial sessions with their agency, and that will allow you to do this. Prior to hopping in, let's go into the settings and kind of review this for a second. Under general settings, you've got your phone number. You can add your personal cell phone number. You can add any number that you've purchased, maybe through Twilio via Zeepo, or really kind of any other platform where you own the number. You can utilize that here. You do have to verify that number. So they're going to send you a verification code, so make sure that you have access to it via text message so that you can get that code. You add the caller ID number there. You can add the caller ID name and then dial lines, depending upon the plan you have. If you've got their preview or their single line, you only have 1 line capabilities. If you have their 3-line dialer, you will have 1, 2, and 3-line capabilities. Now for dialing mode, they have standard and advanced. For standard, this is kind of what we recommend the majority of agents to start on because it allows you to kind of click to dial. It's still streamlined, it's still fast, it's still smooth, but at the end of the day, when you're getting used to a system, you'll probably want to start on standard. Advanced just kind of cranks through the numbers. Ring timeout, how many rings until it times out. Dial music, if you want to listen to music, you can listen to rock, jazz, electronic, relaxing, folk music, anything that you can really think of, you can listen to. Your answer prompt, this is when they pick up the phone on the other line. It will ring a bell, a warning, a bing bong so that you know that somebody just picked up the phone. A ringtone, if you want it on or off. Some people like no noise and they don't want to have that mundane ringing, especially if it's kind of a lower downtime time period. You can do that too. The time zone protection. This is awesome because you're going to want to check with your state laws, regulations, and compliance, but the majority, you can't dial before 8 a.m. or after 9 p.m. And so whenever you set these time zone protections, it will actually read the area code first. And if it's outside of those limits and those ranges, it actually will not dial that number. So for instance, if it's 9:01 p.m. in Florida and you just selected the Florida list and you click go, it's actually not going to dial any of those leads, which is amazing for your compliance. Call recording, you also have call recording options. Record after a click, so that means they answer the call and you click to record, or it'll record immediately depending upon what you want. And then as far as their subscriptions go, you can go through that. There's a $59 plan for their preview dialer, and then a $99 plan and $149. The $99 comes with 7,500 minutes. The preview line comes with 1,500 minutes. Either one, great way to get started. So let's hop back into it. So if I dial in,
welcome to WAVV.
It's going to say start your dial session. Click dial. It's going to start ringing. When you hang up that call, it'll move to the next lead. You can disposition it as no answer. Click to dial again. It'll start dialing this new lead. Hang up. You can either disposition it or you can double dial, which gets right back into it. Hang up. No answer disposition. Resume. Moves on to the next lead. Quick dial. Hang up. No answer. And obviously you would let this ring a little bit more, but as you can see how easy it is to move on, quickly dial. Let's say that one was a busy signal. Double dial. Makes it really easy. Other than that, let's end this session real quick and I'll kind of explain to you the benefits behind that. Now, if we head back to any of the leads we just dialed, we can scroll down and we look at the tags. WAVV no answer. This allows you now to trigger automations based upon how that whole system works. So now if we hop into another account that's fully built out, you can see now that we've got the WAVV power dial automations based upon certain dispositions and operations. After 3 no answer dispositions, it'll send them an initial message. After 9 no answer dispositions, it'll send them another message. So it really allows you as that agent to be able to set your limits. And what I mean by setting your limits is after 3 no answer dispositions, a text message can go out and say, hey, lead name, this is Logan, give me a call back ASAP. On the 9th no answer disposition, it can say, hey, lead name, this is Logan. I'm reaching out in regard to your insurance request you had submitted about a week ago. We've tried to call you about 9 times now, texted you a few times as well, haven't heard back from you, or still interested in getting a quote. And then let's say on the 10th no answer disposition, you can throw it automatically into a 45-day drip campaign, or you can add it into a 45-day mortgage protection drip campaign or burial expense. It really just depends, and really allows you to take full control of the entire system. You can set it even after a certain amount of no answer dispositions, or maybe a busy signal, or the voicemail disposition where it drops a ringless voicemail. So really, sky's the limit. It's amazing that we're able to embed this dialer within our system. If anybody has questions, feel free to reach out to support@zeepo.io, and we look forward to helping you out.